Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time doing another Marvel comic review. And this one is on Ultimate Spider-Man issue number 14. Now, as you know, back in the 2000s, we had the early Ultimate stuff, one of which first being Ultimate Spider-Man, which pretty much was going to give a introduction, a alternative take, and something completely different from the main Marvel Universe era of Spider-Man. And the cover mainly has Ultimate Dr. Octopus with his metal tentacles. So let's get on with the story. It starts off with the teacher saying, "In 1 week, you will come in here and be a superhero." And of course has the assignment be that as a sort of oral presentation, be a sort of hero or villain, something that you made up, and so forth. And I can kind of see what the teacher's going for, point out the histories behind the characters, who they are, and so forth. It's like basically Martin Luther King, who Gandhi, Malcolm X, or Rosa Parks. And of course, right away, as soon as she says the word mutant, it's clear that she isn't against mutants. She's trying to set a better example for the students. But of course, we see how Kenny Khan and Ultimate Flash basically all bicker and so forth. And even the teacher points out about bringing something to presentation to kind of help sort of use what you have. And word of advice, if you are doing a presentation, make sure to bring something reasonable, something that doesn't get you or others into trouble, or ends up putting others in danger. And of course, we kind of see right away, in an unknown facility, two scientists are obviously working on Ultimate Octavius, and jokingly referred to him as Dr. Octopus, and says, "What did you call me? My name is Otto. Why did you call me that?" And right away, he basically comes to, and obviously given the introduction to his metal harness. And we see right away that Ultimate Liz, MJ, and others are talking about the whole mutant thing, the presentation, and so forth. And we even see right away that even Ultimate Kenny Khan does voice some concerns about the mutants and these other superheroes, and he's not wrong about being cautious of some of them, as some of them can be dangerous, some of them can probably put others in danger, and we've already got the introduction to Ultimate Gwen Stacy, and I can see what obviously Brian Michael Bendis was trying to do, is drop the whole nice girl act from Gwen Stacy, and making her a bit of this slick, more kind of badass girl character. I don't mind the approach, but it just feels like they needed to take a break from Gwen being all nice and sweet to a bit of this bad girl image. And here she kind of looks like something you would see from a girl band from the 2000s, being all punk and rock. And I wouldn't be surprised if he based her appearance on Avril Lavigne. And right away, we kind of see how even Ultimate Peter and the others are amazed by Ultimate Gwen. And of course, we see right away, we are given the introduction to Dr. Hank Pym. I know since the Ultimate Universe had a early build, this does show Hank here to be a bit more different. And of course, right away, has to kind of talk with Otto, point out that everything that's happened, and that he's been in a coma for basically 3 months. And says, I feel like I'm going to throw up, and oh my god, what is this? What is this? What is this? What have you done to me? And we see right away, obviously, everyone's sort of cheering for the sort of Midtown team. And right away, both MJ and Peter getting all flirty and that. But we kind of see how they obviously try to kind of calm Otto down. We kind of see how they have to remove his bandages. And of course, right away, he's horrified by what's happened to him. And even Otto, who, after his eyesight's been damaged, calling him out for leaving him like this and not doing anything about it, which he's not wrong though, and what they did was a little sickening and a little questionable. And despite one scientist trying to sound supportive and understanding, ends up killing him, and the other two fleeing and saying, "Now, tell me, where am I?" And we see right away, back at Kenny Khan's house, he sort of remembers everything that goes on, and finally puts the pieces together that Ultimate Peter and Spider-Man are the same character, leaving him now thinking, not out of concern woe, more like, how could I have not seen this woe? And this is the story. I think my best thoughts about issue 14, it's okay, but it's gonna do the same trope. Ultimate Peter's identity gets found out once again. There's gonna be a villain there who's kind of built in to be rushed in. It's kind of obviously trying to do something completely different with Gwen, which obviously is gonna lead to another MJ and Gwen Stacy in a more Betty and Veronica dispute, much like the Archie comics. It's okay, but it is once again suffering from more questionable choices and ideas, and is there to be another story to get something off the ground? It's okay, not the best one, but it still deserves a thumbs in the middle. Kind of alright, kind of okay, but is there to do something completely different with Spider-Man. So, comic book reviewer here, signing out.